Hey guys, Level Cap here. Happy New Year, and what better way to start off the new year with a scandal from the Battlepack system in Battlefield 1. And this is something that really pisses me off. I was already pretty annoyed with how the Battlepack system works in Battlefield 1, but this latest thing that DICE has pulled off is borderline illegal. This is something that would be illegal in other countries like China, who have recently instated laws that require developers to show the probability of drop rates for certain digital items and games that are purchasable. Because drop rates are hidden behind a closed system, we never actually understand what the percentages or the ratios are behind DICE's doors or EA's doors for battle packs. It makes sense that the community should have some idea of what a drop rate is. If you go into a casino and you play, say, some roulette, you can look at that roulette table and know exactly what your probabilities are, regardless of what number or what color you bet on. You can look at the table, you understand how the system works, you understand how much money you're betting and what your odds of winning are. With battle packs though, the problem is that we don't know what those ratios are, and it can be exploited, as was done so with the latest Desert Gold skin for the heavy tank for the holiday season. Now, if you were like me or many of the other people who bought lots and lots of battle packs on Thursday or even Friday, the 22nd or the 23rd, and you open those battle packs, you did not get the Desert Gold tank skin. Either the probability was so incredibly low of getting that tank skin that nobody got it, or it was literally bugged to the point where nobody could have gotten the tank skin. I opened well over 100 battle packs trying to get it. Stone Mountain himself opened over 100 battle packs, including 40 superior battle packs, and he did not get it. X Factor opened something like 40 or even more battle packs. And then somebody on Reddit, who was also on the DICE forums, compiled a lot of the information from other people who have been opening superior battle packs and concluded that in 500 superior battle packs, nobody got a single golden tank skin. So that just kind of goes to show you that the rarity of this was absolutely insane or unattainable. Now, Demise99, one of the DICE developers, actually responded to a thread on Reddit. This post was actually deleted, but it was reposted up on the DICE forums. I doubt it's Photoshopped. There's always a probability that it could be, but I think this is actually real. He says, the legendary tank skins are ultra rare because many of our community members have pointed out it would be stupid for everyone to be driving around a golden tank. Of course, the problem with this is that the Desert Gold tank skin was mixed in with all the other legendaries. It was given a orange color, indicating that its drop rate is just the same as everything else. Had it been given a different label, or DICE had let everybody know ahead of time that the drop rate was almost impossible for this, there wouldn't have really been as big of an issue. Yet people were spending hundreds of dollars trying to get this skin, assuming that the drop rates were on par with what other legendary skin drop rates were. Now, over a week later, after these battle packs had come out, Battlefield Twitter account responded to a tweet that said, "Thanks to community feedback, we have increased the drop chance rate for the Desert Gold legendary vehicle skin in battle packs." Now, on one hand, you might think, okay, this is great. Now I can get the battle pack, now I can get the skin. But if you're somebody who spent hundreds of dollars or even any money trying to get that battle pack before they patched in the better drop rates, you basically just spent your money on nothing, which is borderline criminal in my opinion. And had EA automatically reimbursed people who bought battle packs before they patched this, then it would be fine. It'd be water under the bridge. But not only did they not reimburse them, but after I got on Origin support and explained the situation, which they were completely unaware of, and spoke to them for what felt like well over an hour, they decided not to reimburse me from the battle pack, but they agreed that they would forward my ticket or my support issue on to somebody higher up, and that they would be giving me an email at some point in the future. Now, I've actually escalated an Origin tech support issue before, and I never got a response back from them. So I have very little faith in that, one, I'll even be hearing back from Origin on this issue, and two, that I'll be getting a refund for these battle packs. So at the end of the day, this whole situation is really fucked up. Not only do we not even know if that tank skin ever had a chance of dropping because there was no evidence of somebody getting it before the patch date, but in addition to that, having a secret drop rate for a specific legendary skin without any information about it beforehand is really criminal. There was nothing to indicate that that skin had a lower drop rate chance, and the fact that there was a response on Reddit from Demise99 saying that it had a lower drop rate chance and then that was removed is very, very suspect. So who the heck knows what was actually going on behind closed doors? I'm very much starting to understand why China passed that law requiring developers to post the drop rates of purchasable items for like battle packs or sort of lottery type systems in video games, because this kind of thing can happen. And personally, I'm fine with DICE's philosophy of trying to make certain things in the game extremely uncommon or rare. I also agree that it would be weird to see tons of golden tanks moving around the battlefield. However, if DICE wants to make it an incredibly rare drop, they have to communicate it ahead of time or make the skin something that's only attainable through something like 1,000 hours of tank combat or something like that. That way you're not going to see many of them out there. But the way DICE has gone about doing this is, again, in my opinion, criminal. Anyway, if you're someone who spent a lot of money on battle packs this holiday season and didn't get that skin you were looking for, let DICE know. And if you're somebody who really just deplores this practice in general, make sure you're heard, make sure the community knows about this issue, as it's something I do not want to see DICE or EA repeating at any point in the future. If EA had refunded me for the battle packs I had opened during this bugged out phase, I would have been making this video telling you guys to ask EA for a refund. But because they did not yet give me a refund, I really don't know what you can do to get your money back if you feel like you've been cheated. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap signing off.